Society has agreed standards of behaviour.
Yes.
I'm a normal bloke, aren't I?
Come on. The stall needs covering. I've got to be somewhere.
All right, I'm coming.
I mean, I'm a reasonable man. I don't overreact. I mean, when was the last time I overreacted unnecessarily? Ow! Oh, flipping hell.
Well, there was Willard, Peter and Darren, Charlie parking in your space yesterday afternoon. Oh, you trading in chewing gum last Wednesday.
There are rules, that is all I'm
And
saying.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, and I'm not just talking about the law either. Hat. Cab's on its way.
Go on.
I'm coming. I mean, I'm not trying to excuse Janine.
Yeah, these rules, right, these agreed standards of behaviour, they are the cornerstone of a decent democratic society.
Yes, Ian, all I'm saying is a bit of tolerance.
Tolerance? Tolerance?
Well, from what you've told me, Janine is seriously screwed up.
Tolerance is all well and good until you're the one that's got to do the tolerating, until it's your backside that's been bit by some rabid dog. There you go, mate. Your son has been led astray by some mini-reg crate, or your ex-wife has been killed by some psycho tar.
What time is the trial anyway?
There comes a point that we, as a decent society, have to stand up and say, no, we're not going to accept it. There comes a point when these crazy women, right, like Janine Butcher, have to answer for their crimes. No offence.
You're 20p short, love.
I'm just a normal bloke, love. I mean, I don't bear grudges. As far as I'm concerned, they can lock her up, throw away the key, and better still, bring back hanging.
You know me, I ain't one to judge, Stacey.
How did you find me?
Your mum's going mental again.
So?
She's put cardboard up the windows. I saw her in your living room last week, boarding them up, looks like. I goes to Michelle, I goes, that's past nervy, that is. That's mental, isn't
There's
it?
nothing I can do, is there?
Well, that's what I said to Kim. A cup of tea when you're ready, darling. All right. Because she's been complaining, you know, this used to be a nice area, all that. I goes, Kim, there ain't nothing I can do about it, is there? Just because I live next door to the poor woman, what am I going to do? But it's Bob. You know what Bob's like, darling. He come out the bathroom last night. Your mum's hanging out the upstairs in her undies, shouting. Oh, yeah. And Bob, he goes, Jean don't get herself sorted, I'm down the council, because she wants to cover herself up. She wants an ASBO slapped on her, he goes, what is the point of us looking into a mortgage? What is the point of PVC windows and us thinking about decking when we got her next door gone barking again? Because that don't help your house price, does it?
There's nothing I can do, is there?
Well, I know that, darling. Look, Bob ain't blaming you, but he's got a point. Because it ain't hygienic, Jean living in that house. And that boyfriend of hers coming round all hours, taking advantage. Look, he'd give it a couple of days, darling, but you know what Bob's like, he ain't gonna let it drop.
Yeah, but what can I do?
Well, nothing. You can't do nothing, can you? Because it's the social, or one of them health workers she wants. It's some medicine and a little stay in hospital. That's what Jean needs, poor woman.
Yeah, well, cheers, Doreen.
I was no bother, darling. I was passing anyway.
Nan?
What?
Face bag. Mad Jean Doreen calls my mum, I've heard her.
You can't do nothing, Stace.
She ain't your blood.
And you aren't medical, and you ain't qualified. You want to do something, all right. Then call the helpline. Phone the people who are meant to be sorting her out. Charlie told me what she was like Christmas. Calling you, blaming you. Getting that off your own mother ain't right.
No, I don't.
You don't want to be walking into all that again, Stacey, do you?
No, I don't.
I'll come in with you if you like.
She stopped taking her tablets.
I'll help you get her a bit straight.
You got to be somewhere.
Or Busty Vi'll have to just wait up, won't she?
Mum don't like you, she never has. She says you're common. She don't like surprises. They upset her.
I'll come back and pick you up later then, eh?
No, I'm all right, Ty. We'll be all right. Mum? Mum? Terrible, isn't it, Bob? Don't do much for house prices, and Mum? Mum?
Wipe your feet then.
Bloody hell, Mum, it stinks.
It's a lot to look after. Wipe your feet. Look at you. Look at the weight on you. Do you want to get down the gym or something?
Yeah, welcome home. It's nice to see you and all. Where's the telly? You flogged the microwave?
It's not your business. It's not their business. Staring in at me like a monkey in a zoo. Oh, this is my house. I pay the rent. It's my rules. Oh, I pay the rent, don't I?
I doubt it. It don't look like you paid anything else. What you blame your disability on this time, eh, Mum? China dolls, maps of Norfolk. Cupboard full of broom handles again, is it? Look, if you don't start paying the rent and that, they're going to hassle you. If you don't look after this place and keep it tidy, then the neighbours are going to complain and next door will report you and then they will take this place off you, Mum.
Yes, I know. I know. Well, that's what they're after, isn't it?
What?
Look, I'm tired. I'm tired. Not stupid, Stacey. What do you think I'm sitting here for? They want to get me out. Get a whole nice family in. That's what they're thinking. Well, never mind. It's my home. Like I haven't had enough in my life. Like I haven't had enough bad luck. I mean, if your dad hadn't died, they'd be leaving me alone.
You've run out of tablets, haven't you?
Because then there'd be two of us. And two of us is just enough. If your dad hadn't died, they'd just let me be.
Have you forgotten to pick up your prescription? Mum, have you stopped taking your tablets?
No! I stopped giving them me, Stace. Doctor said I don't need them anymore. Well, it ain't worth the cash, is it? I said, fine. That's what you think, Doctor. You're the professional. Yeah. Doctor, he said, it was her, Mrs. Slater. We both know that. Your daughter abandoning you, walking out on you when you most needed her, leaving you all by yourself, making them put you in that. That's what made you really ill. Selfish, spoiled, spiteful Stacey.
Don't start, all right?
I said no, Doctor. Oh, she hasn't left me. She'll be back soon as she can. She won't leave me. My little girl. I know what she's really like. I'm a mother. I brought her up to be a good girl. I tried. Wasn't easy on my own. Oh, she'll come home. I know that. You've come home.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ain't staying for long though, just a couple of hours to get you straight and then I'm out of here, alright?
Look at you. You've put some weight on, haven't you?
No.
You want to go down the gym or something?
You're carrying it.
No, I don't want nothing. Waste of money. All comes out as crap anyway. I mean, what's the point in that? Paying for your own crap. As if I haven't had enough. You've been eating though, haven't you? Still chips, is it?
I don't like chips.
Breakfast, dinner and tea. Always chips.
I've never liked chips.
In the oven.
What?
The oven chips are in the oven. You want to look after your figure. Your nan used to say, look after your figure if you want to meet a man what'll love you and hold you and keep you forever. You've got to make yourself desirable. You've put some weight on, haven't you?
No, I haven't. You still got a key worker?
Didn't say and then he'd go and bloody die on me though, did she?
Harry, is that it?
She didn't tell me that I'd make all that effort, fall in love, have his kid, and then he'd go and die on me.
Lynette?
But then she wasn't expecting it. I mean, it was a terrible shock to us all. As he liked to laugh, but he was careful, your dad. I mean, I don't care what the inquest said.
Is Lynette your key worker?
No, because that's the bit what they couldn't explain. How does a careful man doing a job he could have done with his eyes closed, how does he fall off of the scaffolding? Eh?
Mum.
No, but I'm just saying. How does a man like him just fall? I mean, all smashed up he was. And it was me what had to identify him, and his eyes weren't closed.
Is Lynette your key worker?
You ain't ever loved, have you, Stacey? You ain't never had no one want you. Really, really want you. Have you, Stacey? I give up expecting much off of you.
It was an accident.
Yeah? And I ain't got a key word.
Dad dying was an accident, that's the truth.
You? You wouldn't know the truth if he came up and gave you a bunch of flowers. Carnations, most probably.
Accidents happen, Mum. And you ain't the only one who lost Dad. That's the truth.
You've been gone too long.
Nowhere near long enough.
Yeah, because they don't call them key workers no more, do they? Lynette's my care coordinator. Earring up her nose, little voice, big hair. 12 years old and 15 stone she is. Makes you look thin, love.
Where's the full number?
Oh, Lynette can't come in here. She cannot come in here.
Right, well, I'll wait here till she turns up then.
Don't you ever listen! Lynette cannot come in. She can't. She can't fit, can she? Size of her arse. She won't get through the window. I don't. Shut the door. It's just us. We don't need no one else. That's what your dad used to say to me. Bunch of carnations, box of chocolates every Friday night.
Just try and eat something, eh, Mum?
I can't swallow.
Well, just have something to eat. Try and take your mind off it.
What?
All I'm saying is just don't let them get cold.
This is my memories.
Yeah, I know. Just tell me where your tablets are.
Well, you ain't having my memories.
I don't want your memories. I just want to know where your tablets are.
Oh, no. You can take my man. You can take my home, my future.
This ain't what you really think.
You can ruin my body, and you did do that. You ruined my body.
You're just a bit ill.
The
Just try
pain
and
I
keep
went through
calm.
bringing you into the world.
Look, if you do this,
The
I'm out.
agony and the years after I had with you hanging off me.
You do all this and
The
I'm going.
stitches I suffered.
I don't want to know about your
And
stitches.
you draining me,
Just take your tablets.
dragging me down,
Take your tablets.
forcing your greedy little way between me and your father.
Will you just take your tablets?
All that I give you, but you are not having my memories.
Will you just take your bloody tablets?
Don't you ever listen! I can't swallow!
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You know I can't swallow.
And do you know what? I ain't interested.
You know that, you wicked, fat, wicked little cow? Since the day your father died, you know I can't eat, you know I can't sleep, and you know I can't swallow! Look, I can't swallow!
Stop it.
Stop
Stop it! Mum, stop it!
This is torture.
Just take your tablets, please.
You torture me just by breathing the same air. Always have. Do you know that?
Yeah, go on, you go! Because you make me worse, you! Always have! Take your tablets, take your tablets! Yeah, well, I can't, can I? I don't know where they are.
Everything all right now, is it, darling?
Why were you listening through the wall, Doreen? Make a cup of tea. Did you miss a good bit?
I was just asking.
Yeah, well, my mum's fine now, thank you, Doreen. Thank you all for your concern, but my mum is fine now, thanks.
What's in my pocket? Stace! Tablets. It was in my pocket all the time.
Pocket, please, Helen.